Good morning. This is Lakeland Part 2, and as the music says, Mission Impossible. However, for Lakeland for 2016, we were very successful. We met the stretch goal for patient satisfaction, and it took the whole entire office. It took every team member doing it, and we did it. You know, the things that we had to do worked. You know, the weekly huddles, the team meetings more often, the communication, the emails going in and out, holding each other accountable, all that worked. So this year we're focusing on some new things, some new old things at that, so to speak. One of the big push for us this year is our less than 5. We've drug Baycare down. We always are right at 50%. We've struggled with getting it to where it needs to be. Multiple reasons between staffing and contract usage and growth. So we've definitely are putting together a plan on how to fix that. We're going to be using care team models. We're hiring more still, trying to get all the people in the key places and get the right people in here, the people that want to stay and that want to work, and keeping people productive the way they need to be. The other big push this year is communication, and in that it's passing along the communication that each other needs to know. And we're encouraging, we're getting our staff to give report the way it should be done. Before I go see your patient, I should be picking the phone up, calling you, getting report. So when I walk in that home, I'm not asking 100 different questions. I'm just walking in and I know what's going on with you, and then when I leave there, I'm calling and giving a report back. That way that patient feels like I'm informed about what's going on. I know what's going on. They have more trust for us, and that's what we're striving for. So communication is a big thing this year we're pushing forward, which will tie in with the care teams, with having the right amount of staff on board and less use of contract. With that said, however, I do want the bulk of this video to be the team members in the field. These are RNs, LPNs, PT, OT, home health aides, and they've come in and they're going to tell you what excellent care looks like to them. And some of them have some really neat stories on how they connect with their patients. And that's the ultimate goal here, is to see how they are out there one-on-one with the patients and providing that excellent care. Thank you.
I'm Linda Judah, and I work in medical records, and I've been here 23 years. And consumer service, what it means to me in giving excellent care, or trying to give excellent care and service to our patients and to our customers out in the field and our co-workers in the office. One of the jobs I do is furnishing records for lawyers and insurance companies, and I try to do that in a timely fashion, and sometimes that's not possible, but we do our best. And I help answer the phones when they go crazy, and trying to direct the person, whether it's a patient or a co-worker or other customers, to the right person to get them the information they need. If I can supply it, I do. If not, I direct them to the right person. And I also order office supplies and forms for the Lakeland office. And I try to always have what they need out so they can do their jobs. So I always try to do customer service like I would want customer service to be done for me. And that seems to get me through.
Hi, my name is Debbie. I've been with Baycare since September. I came from Pediatric Home Health and Watson Clinic. And something that I think that I may do differently than other people is when I'm with the patient, I try to ask them something personal about themselves to try to build rapport and remember it the next time I go, so that we can continue a conversation as to what we were talking about before.
My name is Heather. I'm a registered nurse. I've been a nurse for 10 years. I've been with Baycare for 5. Excellent care to me means trying to connect with your patient, earning their trust. I usually just try to find something that we connect with, something they're interested in, something I'm interested in. Sometimes it's family or hobbies or something like that. And I just take the extra 5 minutes just to talk to them about something besides their medical care, just to get that trust with them. And then they usually listen to you more as far as what they're supposed to do with their medical care and their medications and their treatment plan.
Hi, I'm Susan Brady. I'm a registered nurse with Baycare. I have been a registered nurse since 1991. Before that, I was an LPN for 10 years. I've been with Baycare 9 years. And excellent care to me is going above and beyond when you're taking care of your patients. You make sure that they have their meds, that they have food to eat, so show them the right resources if they need to get things done. Make sure there are follow-up MD appointments. If they need you to help them out, like pick up something in their house and bring it to them before you leave, you always ask before you go if there's anything else you can do for them, so that you can make sure that you take care of them and that they're safe and have what they need in their house.
My name is Lauren, and I'm a registered nurse. I've been a nurse for 2 years. What I do with my patients, what I think is really important, an example is I have a patient that English is his second language, and he requires a lot of patience. You have to give him that time that they can explain, you know, what they're trying to do without getting frustrated, because then he gets frustrated. And you just have to give them that extra time to explain the things that they need, and make them feel like you're not just rushing them off, and just take the time to listen and be a person that's going to be there for them when a lot of people have kind of pushed them aside because they don't understand. So patience is really important.
Hello, my name is Austin Carey. I'm the telehealth monitor installer for the Lakeland Homecare office. And excellent care, what it means to me is just having all that the patient has all the resources they need for their care, their family's involved, and they understand how to use the telehealth monitoring system. And they have, like I said, all the resources, phone numbers, so that we can do everything to have optimal care for the patient.
All right. Hi, my name is Carlene King. I'm a home health aide here in Lakeland. And quality care is very important to me, along with letting the patient know that it's a one-on-one. When you enter their home, they need to know that they're all the important. Nothing else matters except them. And one of the things I do is also to draft them into a singing. I sing and I hum for them and try to get them in that era, that year that they can recognize, and that most of the time they sing along with me. I hum a lot of Christian songs, and a lot of time, like Just As I Am, and you know, those older songs that they can relate to. And they enjoy it, along with lotioning when I put lotion on them after their bath, I rub my hands really good together and warm the lotion, and that also helps relaxes them. And that's what quality care means to me.
Hi, my name is Shakia. I've been a nurse for almost 7 years, and of those years I've been with Baycare Homecare for 1 year. What delivering excellent care means to me is treating my patients with dignity and respect, listening to my patients, providing care that's appropriate and done effectively and efficiently, and of course using critical thinking skills. Also building a rapport with my patients is very important to me, and always beginning and ending my visits with a smile. And what I will for this year start to do is make these cute little animals with washcloths, because a patient introduced it to me the other day. She wanted me to spend time and make one with her. So I made this white one and she made a pink one. So I will continue doing that with my other patients. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jamie Billman. I've been a nurse for 18 years now. I've been with Baycare since October of this year. Excellent care to me looks like I am meeting the needs of my patients. I'm sitting with them, I'm listening to them. For example, I went and visited one of my patients today in the hospital just to make sure she's doing okay and see if I could do anything for her, see if she needed anything. That's what excellent care looks like to me.
Hi, I'm Divine. I'm an occupational therapist. I've been practicing for almost 17 years. And to me, excellent care is, as an OT, is getting out of the box, not just providing therapy, providing exercises to the patient, but addressing different kinds of issues within the home. For example, I'd help a patient who had multiple problems with blood pressure and hypertension, and instead of relying mostly on the blood pressure medication, we try to modify his diet and patient teaching on low sodium intake, low glucose intake through just modification of diet, and ended up having to cut off his blood pressure medication because he's really doing good with his food intake, with all the education with the low sodium and low glucose diet.
Hello, my name is Sonia Atkins. I'm an RN for Baycare. I've been a nurse for over 20 years, and I look at excellent care as giving a patient everything they need, not including just their medical care, but their family support, any questions, anything that they need done, I will do. I have patients that I will help them fold laundry if they can't get to the laundry. I will bring them a little flower to make them smile. Just anything it is to make the patients comfortable and happy.
Hello, I'm Andy Butters. I'm a speech therapist. I've been a speech therapist for approximately 16 years. I've been with Baycare Homecare for approximately 3 years. Today I was asked, what does quality healthcare mean to me? Quality healthcare means to me doing for the patient what I would expect to be done for me. Going above and beyond what is expected. Some of the ways that I like to connect with my patients are simple as bringing the newspaper to the door. As I see their pictures in the house, I like to talk to them about their family and how things are going with them.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Bagwell. I'm an LPN. I've been a nurse for 8 years. Excellent care to me with my patients means treating your patients like you would want someone treating your family. I had a patient once who went into hospice care and she had no family. I was there with her, holding her hand when she took her last breath so she wouldn't die alone. To me, that's excellent care.